Hello and welcome to the Kilobits. My name is Francesca and this week I am playing everyone's least favorite hero, and that is Murky the Murloc. You can see here riding around on a Kodo. So this is Murky. The reason I think he's everyone's least favorite is because he's kind of annoying. He doesn't do very well. He's in fact the worst hero in ranked, so I think people automatically hate him whenever anyone picks him because he's not very good. And then on top of that, you know, he's kind of creepy looking. But he is a Murloc, and so for those of you who are more than a fish and in fact more than a man, who make death rise from the tide because you are Murloc, here is your Murky. And the first ability we're going to pick is Bribe, which allows us to basically pay off minion camps in order to play with us. Unfortunately, here we've got a bit of a weird team comp. Zagara doesn't necessarily need to be in lane because I can lane solo. And Malfurion is going to have a tough time by himself, especially if he's building support, because he really has incredibly limited damage. Ow. So this is Murky. So yeah, he lays an egg, and if you die, you're only worth 25% XP, and out of that egg comes you, basically. And if they kill your egg, you get an extended respawn time. He can also do a fart that does damage and slows enemies, with his Q, and he can throw out pufferfish, which explode after a delay, so that's why we're going to put that there. Hopefully it should... Oh, they killed it. But that's what that does. So at this point... Oh, shit. I was going to try and bait for Nova, but instead I just got blown up. Like I say, only worth 25% XP, though. So that is useful. There's a party in bottom lane, apparently. I don't think I'm invited. Oh, shit. I can maybe body block some stuff. Yeah, she's okay. But you see this little fart there. The thing is, you have to be right up next to someone for that to actually hit, which is really kind of annoying. So I'm just actually trying to farm here, just kind of get the damage off. I can hopefully throw out a fish. Oh, I whiffed my fish. It was a bad fish. The good news is no one seems to be up top. No one seems to actually care about that, so that's fun. And we've triggered his healing, which means we can now actually kill him, which is also fun. I'm just going to back off here and grab the well. But yeah, this is Murky, and like I say, he excels at being able to kind of push in lanes that people aren't in. So really, I should probably actually go top lane, because then it'll be a double Murky lane. But the fact that if I leave Zagara, she's going to have a hard time is kind of a problem. The good news is, as it's Murky Free Week, because it's Murky Free Week, you know, what was I trying to say? Because it's Murky Free Week, they have an enemy team has a Murky too, so we're not disadvantaging my team too much by playing this Murloc. So that's the thing. Although, Jesus Christ, a party in bottom lane. I got away. You're bad. I'm actually going to go... I might go top, I was thinking. Because, like, at this point, I'd have to go back to base. We're going to pick Envenom next, because it actually gives us a little bit of potential to fight people. So we could... Oh, I didn't quite get there in time. So I was trying to get close enough to poison him, which then does a dot on him, and provided Brightwing didn't heal him, like, it actually gives me something in my kit, as opposed to kind of a very limited kit. The good news is that the enemy team doesn't seem to actually want to push middle lane, so there's no one in middle lane, which means we're free farming, which is why we're ahead in XP now. So we should actually have a very good game, provided things go our way. So actually we're going to come in around behind Illidan here and poison him, and then pop our E to effectively escape without dying. Oh shit, it would help if we didn't get rooted. But yeah, it's weird that there's so much contest for this lane. And I've died twice, so I've done like half a death, basically. I know that sounds like a really weird concept. I'm half a death. But if we can cap this, is the thing. Oh shit, I got polyed. Ah, the baits are real, don't shoot me. Oh god, don't shoot me. Yeah. So basically what happened there was, Illidan was trying to kill me, but I went invisible with my safety bubble, which gives me 2 seconds of invulnerability, at which point my team came in and killed him. So that was actually quite useful. The other good news is I've got a whole stack now, so if I can get one more, I'll be able to then bribe camps. We're gonna grab pufferfish here. I mean, what I could actually do is go push middle, but I mean, ETC, he seems to have a good handle on it, and everyone just seems to want to fight bottom lane, which is fine by us. Although Illidan has now gone towards the middle lane, because what was I gonna say? Because what it means, I'm going middle. They need to hold bottom, but I can go middle. Fight him! Fight him! Cap it, cap it, cap it. Ah, you fool, Illidan! You fool! Murky is here! Yeah, we zoned him out. I can't believe that actually worked. So yeah, Envenom there was kind of what won that for us, because we could then effectively poison them all, and as a result of poisoning them, what am I trying to say? Because we poisoned them there, he died quite quickly because he's quite squishy, and you can see he's not happy about me. The other good news is we have 2 stacks, which means we can actually, I'm gonna die here. Ooh, juking. Damn it. We can, when the Dragon Knight dies, we can cap a hard camp for free. So that's actually what we're going to aim to do once the Dragon Knight dies, is take the hard camp on their side, ideally, for free. You takes a second and they can't be at it, but it's actually quite easy to do. I'll show you in a second. You basically pay off both the dudes, and in return they, give you a hard camp. I'm actually going to go to a different lane though. I don't really want to be team fighting at this point. Although we can poison him again if we weren't rooted. There we go. So that's what I mean. Now we can, if we're careful here, what we can do, if we come over here, so we press 1 on both of these and pay them, and then, boom! Camp is ours. And because it's on their side, it's a good call because it's then easier. The problem is that we've left Murky free pushing top. I'm going to say don't let Murky free push. The good news is we've hit level 10. And next up, I'm going to pick March of the Murlocs as my ult. Because basically the Octo Grab, it CCs someone for 3 seconds. It's pretty good, but at the same time, I feel that what was I trying to say? I feel that something. It relies on your team to focus, and also you have to channel the ability. So if they kill you, like, you just die. So I don't think it's a great ult in that perspective. The other thing is March of the Murlocs is really good for sieging. It's not the best in a team fight, but you can kind of pass it across one. We've killed Murky's egg here, actually, so that's really useful. We found his egg and killed him somewhere in middle lane. And now we have free push top lane. So what we're actually going to do here is pop March of the Murky's there, and you'll see kind of their potential at sieging down structures. We're also going to throw out a pufferfish to try and stop them. A good way to stop Murky is just kill his pufferfish. If you can kill his pufferfish before it explodes, it mitigates a huge amount of his siege potential. I actually want to kill this. Kill it. There we go. Oh god, I'm going to die to minions. It's not a good day when you die to minions. If you die to minions, something is going horribly wrong. The good news is they still don't seem to care that I am top free pushing. They're all bottom lane, and that suits me fine because it means that my team is just going to get more and more ahead in XP. And this is the one thing you can't do with Murky's, which is why he's bad in rank play, because people realize, oh, I can't just let Murky do Murky things in the top of the base. I actually probably should have thrown that over the wall between them and tried to hit both. That was bad. My bad. But, it's okay. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to keep pushing here, and then we're going to go cap the shrine, because the shrine's just come up. I'm just waiting for my fish dude to come up. Oh, I didn't realize I hadn't killed this thing. Okay, let's do that. I'm on my way. Ping middle. And hopefully the enemy team doesn't come and try to kill me, because, that's less than fun. So they're going to have to go middle. I'm going to have to go back to base. Although, actually, what we're going to do here is we're going to decrease the cooldown on our bubble, because it lets us go in and out more. I mean, you could increase pufferfish damage on slime targets, but a lot of the time, like, that requires you to slime and then hit the pufferfish, and landing pufferfish on a lot of people is tricky. So this gives us a little bit more safety, I guess. Hey, it's Murky. Get poisoned. I know you have no health. Rip Murky. And then he's bubbled out, yeah. That's why also Envenom is good if you've got a Murky lane. You just poison him and it's like suddenly he has no health. Which works for me, Throw out a fish. Murky fight! Murky fight! Sorry for shouting, guys. There was a Murky fight. It's literally just like a slap fight, like a tickle fight. It's so stupid. The good news is I can bribe another camp, although neither of these are currently obtainable. That one's up in 3 seconds though. So what I actually might do is rotate from top. Although they still don't seem to be stopping me, so is the camp really worth it when you can free push? Probably not. And let's march some Murkies across this while we're at it, and try and take out this tower. And again, puff out pufferfish to try and hit as many things as we can. Oh, he's ulting me. What a dick! Don't do that. I'm ulting your structures. Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and cap that. Or bribe it anyway. The difficulty is if I leave, I've got to be a bit careful. But I think we can get it, especially if Zagara's there and Malfurion is zoning them. I'm just gonna go and try and. Oh, I can't. They're gonna just kill it. There's no point me bribing it at that point. I guess we could bribe one. There we go. We'll do one. And then we can quite easily get back to lane without too much trouble. Oh shit, we need to hold. We need to hold. I'm gonna go top. Yeah, I can deal with Murky because I've got my poison up, so he shouldn't be able to stop me from capping. The one thing we want to stop him doing, though. Oh, he's trying to kill me. What a dick. There we go. The one thing we want to stop him doing, I'm going to tap well, is free pushing on the base. So we're going to kill this before it explodes. And there you go. See? No siege damage. So that's how you counter a Murky. The problem is he's going to do it again, but we need to cap this. Oh, shit. Yeah, stand in it. Good job, Brightwing. You need to hit him. There we go. I will cap this. And then Malfurion can cap the dude, and then we're actually in a very good position. The other thing is I have a bribe stack, so provided they don't go and all die here. Oh. So, as I was saying, provided they don't go and all die here. Yeah, they kind of gave it to the enemy team. That's fine, I can hold that. I mean, we did get the boss. Next up, what we're going to do is make it so our bubble heals me. So there you go, pop the bubble, and you see I've got a whole bunch of health regen. Also, guys, you may notice the colors are different this week. I put colorblind mode on, because I'm aware that some of the viewers may be colorblind, and I feel like it doesn't really affect me if it's orange and blue or green and red, so it's just to kind of help you guys out. The other thing is that Murky's getting a skin soon. He's getting what kind of skin is it? A Easter skin. It's a really creepy rabbit. Oh, he came out of the thing. That was a... I kind of thought they'd group a bit more like there, but instead they kind of walked past it. Their hard camp is dead, though. And I'm going to keep pushing top. Like, this is kind of what you do with Murky. Like, if you'll notice, I've got, what, 7k hero damage. That's really not very good compared to some of the other players on my team. But I do have 55,000 siege damage. And I've only died, what, 0.75 times. So not even really a death at this point. So this is going quite well in terms of the Murky build. And here you'll see we'll clear the minions and hit the structure. And at that point, boom, we've killed top lane. We can actually keep pushing, but actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate, because bottom lane also needs to be pushed. And also, if I'm based in bottom lane, I can quite easily cap that. I'm going to ping this bruiser camp and hope that they agree to go there. Because I think at this point we would be in a good position to get it. But because I can only bribe 2, it's really only good for small camps. But there you go, boom. And we got a camp. And that's kind of how you get away with Murky. The other thing I'm going to do, I should probably find somewhere to lay my egg. Although actually I can leave my egg in top for now. I think my egg is okay in top lane. And just chuck out some fish. And just kind of push down this wall real quick. Although I don't want to be where the enemy is. So if the enemy's in lane, I don't want to be here. So I'm actually going to... first I'm going to ping this hard camp. I'm going to go back top lane. Or actually I could go middle lane. There's no one in middle lane. But then I'm letting their Murky free push. So it's like swings and roundabouts really is. I don't want their Murky to have free push. But at the same time... I want to free push, so what I'm actually going to do is do a little bit of... I should have actually put that closer to the wall. Do a little bit of free push. Try and take out this wall here. And then rotate back top. Or even, like, if I get myself killed, that's probably the quickest way to rotate top. The problem is if he kills my egg, you know, then I don't have an egg. So that's kind of an issue. I kind of want to have an egg. Yeah. This will probably do. Yeah. We killed enemy Murky's egg. So he's going to have to go lay a new egg. So we should be okay to push for a little while. Oh, he killed my egg! Shit. Well, let's go lay a new egg. You get little pockets and stuff you can lay them in, so we'll do that here. Although I think Murky's just laid his egg up top, which isn't very exciting. So we can lay an egg like this. Oh shit, he found my egg. Leave it be! I only just laid it. It's been like an egg to me. He's gonna kill my egg again. There you go. And then again, 15 seconds, and if I die in those 15 seconds, then everything is lost. The reason I've come back top, number one, there's the shrine up. And number 2, I can't just let Murky free push, because then he gets the benefit that I get, which is what we didn't want. We are, however, going to come up here and jump in here and cap this, and then we're also going to try and find somewhere sneaky and surreptitious to plant the egg, such that Malfurion doesn't kill it again. Sometimes you can get away with being like lazy and planting it in the same place twice, and they don't usually notice, but you know, you have to be a little bit careful about that. So we can, like I said, be sneaky, put the egg here. The other thing is we've got 2 more stacks of bribe, so we're gonna go and bribe the camp. I'm gonna ping this hard camp. Although actually, I'm gonna go get this. I am the most useful person in the Dragon Knight because I am the least useful player. And I think that's something that's worth noting with Murky. If you can get into the objectives and you know how to control them, then please do. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna kill these dudes with fire, and then this has got no ammo, so we'll just kind of wail on it a little bit. The fire remains on the ground, so you see it did a bunch of AoE damage there to the enemy team, which has been rather useful. And I'm just kind of burning the minions a little bit so that our minions come in, you know, as and when I can. You can also burn the base. You see it did 400 and something damage, and effectively just kind of keep wailing on their stuff while we have the advantage. Because like I'm full health, 100% full health. The only thing I need to be careful of here is that the wall is kind of there, and I can't get through it. So we're going to have to hit the wall next. We will, however, boot away this one, because he hurts. Chuck the fire out there on the enemy team, and keep hitting the wall. There we go, got through the wall. Choose a talent. While we're waiting, we can choose talent. And we're actually going to, I think, make it so we can march with the Murlocs for a little bit longer, just for improved siege damage. I mean, like, blink and stuff can be useful, especially if you're about to die, then you can kind of run away. Poison him. Oh, damn it, I'm going to die. The good news is I will just come back here. So that's fun. And then I'm going to go and bribe the camp. So back up we come. And the Murky was alive again. Oh shit, I don't want him to see me. Although, apparently... so the thing is, I didn't want him to see me there because I was going to bribe the camp. I'm just going to have to bribe this back camp, I think. But as long as we bribe a camp, you know, no one really cares. Boom. One camp bribed. And at this point, we're then going to kind of pop next to him and just kind of be a distraction. That's kind of how you play Murky, is you just want to kind of... If you can kind of waste time with the enemy team, that's good. But if you can't, you know, it happens sometimes. Pop your E! Yeah, the bait is real. Oh, and then Nova's ulted on top of that, so he's dead. He chucked down his ult, but it's too little too late, darling. It's too little too late. And again, let's just keep sieging. I actually should probably go top lane and stop that siege push. So that's actually what I'm going to do. Because basically, the point of Murky is to kind of make the rest of your team... I'm going to ult here, because it does hit teammates as well, and I'm going to poison him. Sorry, enemies as well. It's to try and make the rest of your team look good. And the Murky's actually done huge amounts of damage there to... that was probably Murky. Oh, Brightwing! Yes! Fart and kill you. She got fired to death. And the good news is ETC's actually gone up top to stop that push. So we can then push to win at this point. And we shouldn't have too much problems. Especially as we've got minions. I mean, we could look to get the shrines, but they would respawn at that point. So we might have a harder time of kind of killing their base. So I think at this point, just push, you know. I'm actually going to go lay my egg quite close. I know this is a risky strategy, but I'm actually going to lay my egg over here. Because then if I die, then, you know, we have an egg. And that is ideal. So yeah, chuck your fish out at the base. Remember to pop. Why am I taking hits? Remember that your E heals you, so you can then get in, get out, and then keep hitting it again, and run back over. So this is a risky Murky strategy in that, like, I don't really want to die, but there we go, GG! And that is how you play Murky. You don't do any player damage whatsoever, but you do a huge amount of siege damage, and you can have really decent XP contribution if the enemy team chooses not to go and kill you. He's not the best at team fighting, so if the enemy is countering him by, you know, stopping him, pushing him, killing him, trying to get his egg, and basically stopping him from being able to push, then he's kind of useless, because if the enemy team gets ahead, then you're going to have a hard time as a Murky to catch up. So that time we got ahead, which is why their team had a hard time catching up. But yeah, that is Murky, and the score is now this. Thanks everyone for watching and checking out the video. This has been a Siege Murky build, and if you have better ideas on how to build him, that was kind of with a little bit of utility thrown into his kit with stuff like Envenom. If you have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Beyond that, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Hit that thumbs up button if you've enjoyed the video. We have a Facebook at facebook.com/thekilobits, and a Twitter at thekilobits.